Namaste, everyone. Let's wait a little. And I hope you can see. Let's wait a little bit for everyone so everyone can come and we can start. So, write me if you are here or you can hear me. I can understand. I can make sure that everything is good. Let me open from other. So, write me if you can hear me, if you can see. Write in a chat. So, I think I'm live. Namaste. If you can see and if camera is fine, you can write me in a chat. Yes, Marco. Yeah, now I can hear. I'm live in Instagram also and live in YouTube also. So those who are in Instagram, I think I'm fine. You can you see me because I need to turn my head to see the namaste, hello, namaste. So many messages. And now it's coming here. Namaste, 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 all perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Here, so many messages. So those who are watching me live in Instagram, namaste ji everyone. Namaste Yogina official. Namaste, namaste all good. Yes. So I'm not vertical, right? I'm not sorry. I'm not horizontal, right? In Instagram, you can write me, or you can see me clear. Here also in YouTube, you can write just a little bit, little bit. You are great. Every one of you are great. Yes. क्या आप yeah, those who are want to join online, I will in my story you need to see the stories I always post there. Very informative videos, informative content, it's there also. You need to keep watching, you can learn something. Fiore, welcome. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Come fast so that we will start. I'm live from both side. Okay, I'm not horizontal. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Someone is saying I'm horizontal in Instagram. Namaste, namaste, namaste from both sides. You are horizontal in Instagram. Yes. Hello, sir. Namaste from Calcutta. Oh, Calcutta, maybe soon, some days. So I think everything is good. You can see me from both sides. Let's talk about the topic that we discussed last time. And I was telling you that I will a little bit bring light to this topic. So let's begin the understanding about pranic practice. Hari Om. Namaste. Yes, horizontal. You are horizontal Instagram. Is it? Yeah, I'm horizontal in Instagram. Let me correct. Let me correct. Let me correct a little bit. Okay. Let me correct. What is the benefit of Anulom Vilom? Someone is asking me what is the benefit of Anulom Vilom. So many benefits of Anulom Vilom. You can, how can we gain knowledge like you? Someone is asking, how can we gain knowledge like you? You please refer some books. See, books are not source of knowledge. Books are source of information. Books are not source of. Now I think it's better. Can you tell me, everyone? in Instagram. Yes. Yes. Okay, let's begin. So someone asked me that how you can get the knowledge. First of all, books. Don't read the books. So much uh, information you already have. You can hard Harium Bhaiji. So you can have a hard time to get them. So books are just take it just for information, practice it, and it becomes knowledge. Transformation starts. Transformation happens when you are allowing yourself, when you are using these knowledge, this information into practice. Becomes you transform nicely. So let's begin. We will continue. Yes, pranayam can make you yes, pranayam can help you if you have wrong thoughts. Let's talk about this. So understand this pranic system. So when we talk about pranayam, first of all, what Upanishad says, we will start with that. Pranayam is not a technique. Okay, pranayam is a state. So when I say pranayam is not a technique, it's about, when I say asana, when you talk about asana, what is asana? Asyate aste anen iti asanam. Asana is a state and the process which you do, like moving the body, maintaining the one position of the body. This efforts which you do physically. You lead this effort leads you to the state, physical state, that is called asan state. Okay, so when I talk about pranayam is a state. Okay, everyone, I will give you answer later. Let's talk, and then later we will have a questions and answer. Just now, you let me explain you a little bit. You can write if you want, and you can have this clarity about this subject. When we talk about pranayam is a state like meditation. You don't do meditation, so meditation is a state. Dhyan is a state. Tatra ekatanata dhyanam means the constant focus. Effort in a constant focus becomes meditation. Tatra ekatanata dhyanam. Similarly, pranayam. Yorgati vichhedah pranayama. So pranayam is a viched of gati, speed of your breath. Breath is a tool. It's a speed of your mind, basically. When the sutra is saying, Yoga Sutra is saying, Tasmin sati swasa prashwasa yor gati vichhedah pranayam. Swasa prashwas means the consciousness you're right now, the material world you are conscious about. This. Prashwas, when you exhale, when you are completely quiet, subconscious. So the state in between conscious and unconscious, the center state is called pranayam. In a gross form, you can understand when the breath stops. Many people say that kumbhaka is a pranayam. That vikshepi kumbhaka is a pranayam. When you hold the breath, that's pranayam. Holding the breath is a final practice for pranic expansion. There are 3 levels of prana. Understand very clearly, because in today's class, I'm going to explain you some practice. Later, you can do if you are new. If you want to, if you don't understand which pranayam you should do, you will come to know that which pranayam at the end you can use for your self practice and for self expressions and for manifestation. So keep your pen and copy so you can write later and you can understand. So I said there are 3 level of pranic practices. It is not about that breathing fast, breathing slow, breathing control. It's a manipulation of breath, because breath is considered as one of the effective tool for pranayam. It is one of the tool like other tool. For example, if you want to go from here, right now I'm in Rishikesh. If you want to go from Rishikesh to Delhi, you will use so many tools. You can go by walk also if you are very strong enough, and if you have this dedication by walk, like in previous time, past time, people used to walk and then go. Or you can take a bike, or you can take a car, or you can take a flight, or you can take a train. There are so many options, right? According to your comfort, you choose the options. According to your need, you choose the options. So similarly, there were many different tools before. This pranic practice started from Satyuga time. There are 4 time period in Hindu belief. We believe on 4 times. Satyuga, the golden age. Second, Treta Yuga, silver age. Then Dwapar Yuga. This is a Treta Yuga. Then yes, silver, then bronze, and then iron age. So this pranic practice start from there. When it was a Satyuga time, when mind didn't have a barrier. Satyuga time means a time of truthfulness. When the lifespan was more than 100,000. Every person used to live 100,000. Why? Because mind didn't have a barrier. Because mind have a barrier, later there were so many impurities later after Satyuga. Then everything started, problem, suffering started. Satyuga time, there was no barrier. Means, for example, whatever I'm thinking, you, everyone, those who are watching me, they can understand, they can hear, and they can understand they can listen me in, not vocally. There was no need of vocal instructions. There was no need of so many instructions, so many books. That's the reason there was no book much before. So there was only mind to mind connection. But later, after Satyuga, because in Satyuga there was a mind to mind connection, so there was a one tool for pranic expansion, that was samadhi. Understand this very clearly. Samadhi means pranayam. The meaning of pranayam itself means liberation of prana. Right now, prana is not liberated. Prana is not free. That's the reason my prana is different than your prana. Your pranic field is different than other pranic field. Pranayam means when there's no barrier for prana. Right now, this physical body is a barrier. So your prana is individual prana, and Mahaprana is different prana, right? So you are working these pranayam techniques, whatever you do. I will come to this point also about breath, but it's about when there's no barrier. So Satyuga time, the time when there was no barrier, mental barrier, everyone could understand and listen clearly each other. There was no language barrier, there was no vocal barrier. So mind to mind connection. So pranic practice was samadhi. Then later time, when the time changed, the time of Rama, when impurities started, mental impurities started. You cannot hear me. Someone is saying you cannot hear me. Atma touch. Can you hear me? Just write me fast so I will continue. In YouTube also, please write me if you can hear me clearly. Here also. Can you hear me, everyone? Yes. Yes, some of you can hear. Understand now? I'll continue. Yes, everyone can hear. Thank you so much. So I said at the time of Satyuga, at the time of truthfulness, pranic practice, there was only for pranayam, expansion of prana, liberation of prana. Because there was no barrier, so samadhi was a one tool. Later, when the time passed, when we entered to Treta Yuga, silver time, Rama time, what happened at that time? Because impurities started, desires started, and then prana started becoming limited. Means now, before it was expanded, there was no barrier. So it means your body, if you are in physical body, your body is well connected to the body of tree. It means tree prana and your prana, there was no barrier. You could directly feel it, you could directly even see it, because these eyes are now we are using. Before it was a divya drishti, means those people used to see in the future. That's the reason in the past time many stories in India it's like that. Even Krishna in Bhagavad Gita, if he wanted to show his the real his real structure, real his real self, he said to Arjuna that you cannot see from this eye because this eye has a limitation. You cannot see more than certain the distance. So you need drishti, which is divya drishti, and that's the reason after he gave a divya drishti, so he could see the Virat Swarup of Krishna. So now, similarly, when the time changed, we enter to the Treta Yuga. Barriers, impurities, ruling. People wanted to, because ego came now. Ego developed. Ego developed. When the ego developed, what happened later? Impurity. The first impurity, ahamkara. Ahamkar. So ego developed. Now the identity. People started creating their own identity. Like I'm having enough knowledge, so you're not having knowledge. So I am the guru, you are disciple. Like this, separation started. Before it was one. Like whatever I could see, whatever I could think, you can understand and you can listen to me. But after that, barriers started. And because these barriers, now we became limited. We became limited and prana became limited. Now the prana started coming closer, short. So now the different tool for prana. Now there was no samadhi. Satyuga time, people were in samadhi. So in samadhi, there was a oneness. Now later it changed. Someone is writing, real guru who will not take money, and here It's plenty information to learn. Yeah. So yeah. So when the time change, impurities started. Then samadhi was broken. Now this tool was no more used by so many people. How to come back to this? It was very hard to reach samadhi. So now meditation, dhyana became part of pranayam. Thank you so much, everyone. If you're learning, thank you so much. Yes. Yes. So prana, now the second tool was meditation. So everyone started doing meditation for pranic expansion to break this barrier and to connect. Then later time changed. We entered to Dwapar Yuga, time of Krishna. More barriers. People started doing so much strong sadhana, and that's the reason even Krishna in Bhagavad Gita say prana apana. When the prana and apana, prana vayu, two vayus, when chitta and jiva, when they meet together, this is called prana, and this is a transformational process of samadhi. So when the time of Krishna, now the pranayam still was a part of how to do pranayam. The tool was pratyahara, withdrawing the senses. That was a pranic tool. But now, because we enter to this Kali Yuga, the Iron Age right now, we have so many impurities. You can see that. So many impurities. So when so many impurities, what happened after that? Now so many impurities, how you will do prana? Now if someone asks you do meditation, very hard for people. Of course, many people, they do so many different meditation. Even meditation also became distractive techniques for us. So many techniques now in meditation, how you will do. These techniques were self-created. These techniques, these techniques were self-created. And now when these techniques were self-created, so people are started distracting. And that's the reason yogis, when the so many techniques came, so yogis started giving the tool which is real tool. Real tool means now the breath, which is real right now. Yeah, meditation. Someone is writing meditation. Can you hear me, everyone, in Instagram? Because sometimes I feel that yes. Now can you hear? Cannot hear. Fruitful session. Thank you so much. Cannot hear. No sound. Still no sound. Sorry, everyone. Can you tell me not able to hear? You are not audible. Right now, I'm audible or not? Still not audible? Cannot hear. In YouTube, I'm audible. But here, I'm not audible. YouTube works fine, but Insta is not working fine. Audio. Sound check. Please unmute. Unmute. How to unmute? Can you hear now? Can you hear now, everyone? Yes, I can hear. Yes. Can you hear? No sound. Still? Write me in Instagram. Can you hear me now? Yes, people can migrate to YouTube work perfectly. I am practicing handstand for 3 months but failed to get result. You will get good handstand result. Let me join again. Okay, maybe after that YouTube it will work. Now I cannot hear. Yes, it will work now. Let me join again. Okay, I will. Let me join from here. Okay, come back. We are live now. Yes, come fast. Does our food habit affect our pranic state? Yes, your food affect your pranic state. Actually, one of the main source of pranic expansion is food. So you need to choose right food for right pranic energy. That's the reason, these packet food, processed food doesn't have prana at all. So if you eat them, it means you are eating like a dead body. So it's better not to eat. Choose more natural food. Still no sound. Cannot hear. Still cannot hear. Still cannot hear. You are not audible. Oh my god. Let me find. You live in this world. Either you. Let me again come. I think in YouTube I'm very much audible. Just give me a little bit time so I can share, but no sound in IG. Yes, in Instagram a little bit, but I need to share in Instagram also. I'm really sorry those who are watching me in YouTube. I'm really sorry for them. Uh, but let's stay connected so we can share. Now tell me, everyone request. Can you tell me now still? Yes, yes, yes. Now is good. Thank you so much for waiting. Thank you so much again. And let's start. So I was telling you that when we enter to the Kali Yuga right now, this iron age, we are in iron age. So many impurities, not only mental impurities, but there are physical impurities. And because there are physical impurities, so very hard to expend the prana. Before the pranic practice was only pranic expansion. Satyuga time, there are three stages of pranayam. Understand very clearly. There are three stages of pranayam. First stage of pranayam, you purify. You purify the physical body and you purify the pranic body. There are five types of body. Annamaya kosh is the first body. Pranamaya kosh is the second body. Then Manomaya kosh is a third body, mental body. Vijnanamaya kosh, it's intellect. And then Anandamaya kosh. Anandamaya kosh is a bliss body. So there are five types of body. To purify them, to purify these body is important. And for pranayam, two bodies purification is very important. The first purification is a pranic purification. The second purification is annamaya purification, physical body purification. Because in Kali Yuga, because we have so many impurities, it is very hard to expend the prana. It is very hard to channelize the prana. So the three stages of pranayam is, the first is pranic purification. You purify the entire body physically and pranically. And then second stage, you channelize, you learn how to divert the prana, how to create path for this prana. There are 72,000 energy channels in your body. These energy channels are like electric wires everywhere. Like in your house right now, everywhere there are electricity everywhere, right? So you have electric wires. So these electric wires carries the prana. Similarly, in our body, how you're using this arm. You see this. It may look, some of us, it may look very easy. Oh, I'm moving palm because it's interconnected. But from where the energy is coming? This electricity, which is helping you, to move this hand. This is pranic energy field. You can say electricity, you can say pranic energy. So this is how you are moving. So for this prana, there are three stages. Purification, you first purify the body, then you channelize, you divert the prana, and the last is expansion. You might heard this word called reiki. Write me, everyone, right here. Have you ever heard reiki healing? Reiki, just write her right here. I'm waiting. Right fast. Yes. Infinite gratitude to you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes. Right. Here, Instagram also, right? Have you heard about Reiki? Yes. Everyone saying yes, yes, good. So Reiki is what? Reiki is a final touch, final goal of pranayam. But in pranic practice, it's called pranic expansion, liberation of prana. Prana ayama. Ayama means liberation or expansion. Okay. So pranic expansion is called Reiki. It means, Reiki is what? Reiki means now your body, your prana can heal other body. It means you become eligible physically. pranically, energetically, you become eligible so that you can heal others. And that's the reason these people consider as a healer. Reiki people healer. It means they are connected to the Mahaprana, the source, universal prana, and their body becomes as a mediator. Hmm? It's like a transformer. You are this tower, transformer tower. You become mediator to connect these two, Mahaprana, and so that you can heal others. So this is the final practice of pranayam. So there are three stages. First is purify. You purify the body. Second is you channelize. You learn how to divert and how to manipulate. And third is now liberation. When the pranic liberation comes, when you reach that state in a pranic liberation, now you don't have any barrier. Now you can heal others. So you become a healer. There were many healers in the past in India. So many healers in some Asian countries. Still there were many healers. In Indonesia there are many healers. So these are those people, those who are no more limited to this physical barrier. Now they can connect. So pranayam, if you practice, you should go with these stages. First you purify, but these days a technique which we do like a kundalini activation, it is a third technique for liberation. You cannot get, your body is not purified. That's the reason maybe you feel that you are having dizziness after some pranic practice. For example, when you do bhastrika pranayam, faster and faster, you may notice that you feel dizzy, and you think that you feel dizzy because something is going on. No, it is a reaction of this is a reaction of your practice, what you are doing, intense practice. It is not something that you should look for. It is not something that you should seek for. No. When the pranic liberation happens, now there's no barrier. It means you can start feeling the right now in the camera. You can feel that uh, form, this mobile also has a certain amount of prana. Right now I'm wearing the ring. This is also having certain, every stone, non-living objects also has a prana. Why people wear rudraksh, why people wear these earrings, why this all matter has a certain amount of prana, because some matter can store bigger amount of prana, some matter cannot store bigger amount. Shivalingam in temple in India, so much, so many temples, right? Shivalingam, many statues. It's about what? Because these creatures, these structure can hold the pranic energy, sattvic energy. So people go there and purify. There are many temples like that. So similarly, people wear the ring because pranic expansion. So actually, but these ring, these things like a stone and temples, statues, from where the prana comes. No, you give prana, because living creature can create and expand the prana. So when you create, when you chant mantras, when you purify this ring, when I was wearing this ring, first we did Vedic ceremonies. We chant the mantra. So we allow, because sound is more powerful for pranic expansion. Sound. That's why Om chanting. All the time you should do. It helps to expand the prana and purify. Om is a first word of universe. So when you chant Om, it purifies the entire environment, inside and outside also. So these are the three stages of pranic practice. Now, when it comes to the stage of prana, that was the three stages of pranic practice. Now understand the stage of prana. There are four stages of prana. How the prana work? Whenever you practice in your self practice, whenever you do practice, there are certain stages. First, you generate. Every practice you work for to generate it. You cannot choose randomly. You cannot choose random practice. Okay, because today you feel to do shitali pranayam, you are doing shitali pranayam, or tomorrow you felt okay, let's do pranayam brahmari, you do brahmari pranayam. Today's time these techniques became like a therapy. Actually this is not a therapy. Yoga is not a therapy. Of course, as a result you get benefits. You become flexible mentally, physically. You become more energetical. You become more creative. So many benefit as a complementary you get. But this is not a, yes. But this is not something that you should look for. First is you need to choose a practice which generate the prana. And generate, where you generate the prana, the base of the spine is an area where you generate the prana. Second stage, when you come up, second chakra, the first chakra is Mooladhara practice to generate the prana. This is how the pranayam practice goes. Understand? You can write, so you will have right information, and you will not do mistake. So first is you generate. Second is after generate. Now the second step come when you store. So now you store in Manipura center. All the practices related to Manipura area, it's a storage practice. You store the prana there. But there are certain practices, not Kapalbhati, not something like that. So you store. This is how the pranic journey start. Can you type again? Yeah. So that is the second step, that when you start generate, first you generate the prana. Second, after generating the prana, you store the prana. Third, you come up here in this Vishuddhi center, throat center. First was Mooladhara, the base of the spine. That is the area, this is the place when you generate. Second was Manipura, navel center. That is the area where you store. It's a storage powerhouse, you can say. Storage. Third area, when you reach here, this is the area, throat center. This is the area of purification. Purification of pranic body starts here. Purification of prana start here. And then second is third eye here, between the eye. This is the area of distribution. When the pranayama moves, when the prana move, start from the bottom of the spine, goes up store, goes up purify, goes up distribute. Distribution start at the end. And based on these steps, pranayama practices were created and were given to us. But today's time, because techniques are accessible, and not only techniques are accessible, it is easy to do without guidance, because you can read easily. You can check in many videos. When you can check many videos, so it is very easy to do. So people are keep doing, but it is not like that. You should not do like that, randomly choose the techniques. The first eligibility of pranayam is pranayamam tatah kurya nityam satvikaya dhiya. This is the first quality of pranayam practitioner. Pranayamam tatah kurya nityam satvikaya dhiya. Dhiya means buddhi. Buddhi means, someone is writing how to join the yoga class for weight loss. This is not time to work for weight loss. First, I'm talking more detailed, more deep work. Weight loss will come. Someone is asking how to lose the weight. Come to the practice, do regularly, you will lose the weight. And why to lose the weight? You make your body perfect and inside internal organs healthy. No need to lose the weight. So, yes, pranayam, someone is saying initiation diksha. Of course, pranayam it's a practice of diksha only. So, what I was saying, that yes, so when you move like that, this is how the pranic system starts. And pranic movement start from the base of the spine, goes navel, goes throat, and goes up. Then I was telling you, satvikaya dhiya means buddhi, means intellect. You should have a purity in your mind for pranayam. It is written in Upanishad. For a pranayam practitioner, you should have a sattvic buddhi. You cannot run. It is not about that morning you wake up, you feel sleepy and do pranayam. It will not work. Or because you are having too much thoughts, and you are doing pranayam so that you can get the result. See, breathing exercise, of course you will get result. But if you are talking about pranayam, it is different completely. Okay. So different completely means you should have a purity of mind for pranayam practice. How to purify the mind. And that's the reason, to purify the mind, to purify the body. Purify the mind and purify the body, purification practices we do. And what are the purification practices? In yoga we say Shat Karma. When you do Shat Karma, you purify the body and purifies the mind. That's why Kapalbhati was considered as a pranayam. It's a purified pranayam. Normally Kapalbhati is a kriya, which is purifying the body. But because this Kapalabhati is called Vatakrama Kapalabhati. Normally Kapalabhati, most of you know this Kapalabhati, right? Like when you do like that, when you exhale forcefully, this is called Kapalabhati. Kapalabhati, it's a kriya. It's a purifying kriya. Purifying kriya means now you purify the entire body. But this kriya, because we are using breath, and breath is an effective tool for pranayam because it's a close to conscious and subconscious state. Breath is a bridge. So the yogi chose this technique. Yogi chose this tool because it's effective and faster. Otherwise, it is not. See, asana also can become a pranayam tool. Remember this. You also do something in asana. You channelize the prana into asana. When you do trikona asana, prana is diverted. to the one side of the body. When you do inversions, you are changing the flow of prana. One video in Instagram I was telling you once when I was explaining about Srishasan. What is Srishasan? Srishasan means when you change the flow of prana. Actually, asana also a greatest tool, but if you know how to use it. But because asana is more gross, because asana is not that much subtle practice, so yogis they chose breath. So breath became very powerful tool for pranic expansion. So Kapalabhati, because you're using it, it is a kriya of purification, but because you're using breath, Vatakram, there are three types of Kapalabhati: Sheetakram Kapalabhati, Vyutakram Kapalabhati, and Vatakram Kapalabhati. So this in pranayama which you use, that is Vatakram Kapalabhati. Vata means Vayu. Means when you practice something with the breath, it becomes pranayam. So now Vatakam Kapalabhati, later on when the Hatha Yoga was developed, it came to pranayam technique. And now you're practicing Kapalabhati, but people are keep doing Kapalabhati only. And then after Kapalabhati, sometimes when you feel heat, when sometimes you feel that a little bit dizzy, you think Kundalini is awakened. It's not like that. It's a reaction of your body, physical body. Panchabhutas are vibrated. Panchabhutas are shaped inside. Fire element is more powerful now. Your body is made up by 5 elements. You change the arrangement through Kapal Bhati. You are changing the arrangement of these 5 elements. Now the fire element is more dominant, and because it is a dominant in your body, you feel dizzy because now all everything is burning inside. Now purification is there, but everything is burning inside. So you feel that okay, you feel dizzy, but doesn't mean that prana is awakened, or doesn't mean that kundalini is awakened, or doesn't mean that you seek for that. No, kapal bhati, there's a certain amount that you should start with and then continue after that. So this is how kapal bhati. But the best practice of purification in yoga, in pranayam, we say nadi shuddhi pranayam. So Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam is a purification practice. Okay. Second, channelization practice. There are many channelization practice through which you channelize the prana from nadis to nadis. I will tell you today one practice you can do, and the third practice is expansion. One practice also I will tell you for pranic expansion. So 3 practices we will do. You will practice every day at least these 3 exercises. Now come back to the. I think you. Am I audible? Because sometimes maybe internet, because of internet it is. Can an asana pranayam directly leads to samadhi? No, asana pranayam directly will not lead to samadhi. It it can become a tool for samadhi because these are purification practices still, but it can become a tool. One has to follow each step between asana and samadhi mentioned and Ashtanga. Of course, good. Do you understand? Did you understand, everyone? I was talking since almost maybe 10 minutes. Maybe is it clear to you? You can write me. Or it's hard to understand because sometimes maybe this topic was not very uh, easy. You can write me if you understood, then we'll go forward. So clear, thank you. Yes, so now understand. Now I understood. Everyone is writing yes, thank you so much. And now see, so I said that there are 3 stages: purification, you purify, then you channelize, and then you expand. When the prana is expanded, it's liberated. Means now there's no barrier. Now you are connected to nature completely. Now you become as a mediator. Right now we are not a mediator actually. Right now we have so many impurities. We are not able to become a mediator, so we cannot heal others. So today's time, if we are willing to heal someone, today's time when we good. So record. Someone is asking their recordings. I'm really sorry. This. Today we will not record. That's why I wrote last time. And I will tell everyone, those who are watching me on YouTube and Instagram, keep watching my stories because many things I share there. If you just watch the stories and many things, if you just write from there, practice from there, you can have enough idea to understand. You can learn so many things. So from today, make this intention, and today is very good time actually to make an intention. So watch the this stories and posts. You can learn so many things. And about the recordings, this time we will not record. Maybe next time we will see. Okay. So yes, now someone is asking me that what about the holding the breath? What you do when you hold the breath? Holding the breath is a process. Kumbhaka is a process. It's effortful process to lead to effortless state. Okay. Shithil state. In Sanskrit, we have one word called shithil state. See, someone is writing, someone asked question, okay, what are the states? Someone is writing. Generate, then store. Very nice. This is how we need to learn all. This is how we need to understand. And this is how we need to practice. We have a big responsibility. When someone is in yoga, big responsibility. What is responsibility? First of all, you need to change your life. You need to make yourself secure, positive. Stay with that community where you have positive people. Stay far from these negative forces. Stay connected to yourself and then help others. This is a responsibility. Those who are in yoga, don't think that you came to yoga because you need to teach. No, you need to become a mediator so that people just watch you and change their life. So yeah, what someone is asking, kumbhaka, what to hold? What happens when you hold the breath? The name kumbh, the name kumbh itself, why it's called kumbhak? Kumbh in Sanskrit, it's called mud pot. Kumbh is a mud pot. So it's this word kumbh, it came from Sanskrit word, it's called mud pot. Means this body is like a kumbh. In this body, empty body, where there's a space, already you have this universe. In this universe, you are holding, collecting the pranic forces. This is kumbhaka. When you do kumbhaka, there are two ways to understand this. For those that need money, I answer this. Who is asking money? For those said need money, I answer. Sir. Yeah. So yeah. So when we say kumbhaka, it means when you hold the breath physically, if you look at this, physically you are developing the lungs capacity. This is physical understanding about kumbhaka. But pranic understanding, what is pranic understanding of kumbhaka? When you do kumbhaka, there's a one sutra of pranayam, chale vata chale chittam nishchalam nischale bhaved. It means whenever, until the breath is moving, until you are breathing in, out, okay, like that, until you are breathing, till that mind will never stop and mind will have a vritti. Actually, breath is also a vritti for prana. In Yoga Sutra, there's a one sutra comes that chitta vritti nirod, means vrittis of chitta, like thoughts, emotion, these are all vrittis, impurities of chittas. When you nirod, when you remove them, burn them, it becomes yoga. Similarly, what is pranayam? When there's no vritti of prana. What is a vritti of prana? Breath. Vritti means until the prana need breath as a tool to expand, this is not a pranayam. But later, when breath becomes sukshma, very quiet, when there's no need of breathing for pranic expansion, it means that is called a state of prana. There was many stories in the past that some people, you might heard, some people, they hold the prana, they just hold the prana, and for many years, even many times in many books, it's mentioned that someone is holding the breath for 10 days. There was a many research also in India. So when holding the breath means it's not about holding the breath and stopping the breath. No. Kumbhaka means you are developing the faculty, the body faculty, the strength of your body, so that the breath becomes that much slow, that much subtle, that you don't require gross form of breath for pranic expansion. Sometimes some yogis, they don't hold the breath, they make the breath that much subtle, slow, deep, quiet, that prana expand by itself. Right now, if you check your breathing, in 1 minute, you have some breath, right? Normally, medical science says in 1 minute, a good breath is 14 breath. But pranayam says that the person, if someone is doing pranayam, someone is already doing pranayam, their first quality should be if the breath is 7 or less than 7, not more than 7. So the first practice, what you should do, you should make your breath at least in 1 minute 7. When I'm saying 1 minute 7 means, don't think like right now just control and make a 7 breath consciously. No. Naturally, when the breath becomes 7, this is a time, this is a number that you can choose. Okay, you are ready for pranayam, what I'm talking about, not breathing exercise. Breathing exercise you can do anytime. Right pranayam practice, yogic pranayam technique, when you will be ready, you need to check if the breath is 7 in 1 minute, it means you are good, your breath is okay for pranic practice. Less than 7 and more, breath becomes longer through practice of pranayam. Few years your breath becomes that much long, then now the numbers are less. Now some people, good pranayam practitioner, 1 minute just 3 breaths, sometimes 1 minute just 2 breaths. It is not about holding the breath, it's about lengthening the breath. It's about becoming effortless. This is how the pranayam can work from Jammu. Yeah, see, someone is writing tortoise take 2 breaths. This is pranic expansion. That's why more life. Because life expansion, pranic expansion means life expansion. If the breath is short, life is short. Yes, I will demonstrate, I will tell in story few things. So holding breath means when you are trying to increase the space of effortless. More breath will be fast, chitta, vrittis, mind will not be pure. And the first quality of pranayama is mind should be pure. And for that, you're holding the breath. So when you're regular practice of holding the breath, actually you are purifying the mind and developing the state, quiet state, pure state of mind. That's why in pranayama, and especially the first purification pranayama nadi shodhan, we hold the breath. So first, now understand the technique which you should do every day. First, you should do every day nadi shodhan pranayama. It is very important. Some people, they feel bored. When they do nadi shodhan pranayama, they feel bored. But when someone say, okay, let's do faster, this is very comfortable for people because more you are active physically. So people like this. But when we say, okay, let's do a few, after sometimes your hands are tired, you this. If your hands are tired, can you see that behind me there's a yoga dand? You can buy this one somewhere. In this, you can just rest your hand here and then you can just breathe if you are tired with hands. Otherwise, just do this. Nadi Shodhan Pranayam is the first technique, purification technique. Second technique of channelization, 2 pranayam you must do every day. Surya Bhedi Pranayam and Chandra Bhedi Pranayam you should do every day. Surya Bhedi Pranayam means it allow the sun energy. You have a 2, right and left brain, right? Right hemisphere, left hemisphere, based on this, or even 2 energy system. Sun energy and moon. So Chandra Bhedi, Surya Bhedi. So if your body is completely fine, you don't have any problem. Someone is asking, Nadi Shodhana is same with Anulom Vilom. It's a different actually. Anulom Vilom means normal exhalation, normal inhale and exhale, you change. Vilom means opposite. When you inhale from the left, now exhale. This becomes Anulom Vilom. Nadi Shuddhi means Shodhana Kriya. Shodhan is only possible, purification is only possible by fire element. Why we say Nadi Shodhan? Understand this. When we say Nadi Shodhan, it means Shodhan, any purification. Which element is responsible for purification? You write me. What is responsible for purification? Which element is responsible for purification? Write everyone here. This question I'm asking to you. Write me. Air is for purify. Water is for purification. Space is for purification, or which? For fire is for purification. What do you think? What purifies? Air cannot become a element for purification because air takes everything within, and air influenced by other toxins. No air. Fire is responsible for purification. Fire, you can burn everything in fire. For example, if you put some color in fire, it will be burned. Fire will remain fire. But if you put color in water, water will become colorful. If you put some smell in air will become the same smell. But if you put color, smell, dust, everything in the fire, everything will be burned. Fire element is responsible for purification. And when we say Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam, when we say Shodhana, Shodhan means purification. So it means fire element is needed for purification. And because to generate the fire, where is the fire in your body? Now tell me this question I'm asking to you. In your body, where is a fire area? Where is a fire in your body? In your body, where's the fire? Fast, tell me. Soon it will finish. Someone is writing now. Nabi, stomach. Yes. So stomach is fire, right? So now understand. See, techniques. If you understand the name, if you understand the meaning of this technique, it's easier to understand. Before we go forward, those who are in Mumbai, I'm coming to Mumbai next month. I have a workshop 14, 15, 16. If you are nearby, or if your friend or someone is near, you can come to Mumbai, and I'll be there for 3 days. If you want to come for practice, come for practice. You can write me in a chat. I will send you detail later, and you can join workshop there. We will be talking amazing subject. I will be teaching alignment there. I will be teaching how to perform the asana correctly, how to modify it, how to channelize the pranic flow, and we will be talking about detail in pranayam and other activities, yogic activities. So those who are in Mumbai, you please come, or those who are nearby, you please come. At least some days you need to find for yourself. Someone is saying, I want to take class YTT. You can come YTTC. You can join in a. You can ask in a school, because sometimes I don't see these things. Where in Mumbai? I will be in Khar. I will be in Khar Moon Village. There's a one place, Moon Village. So you can come. Okay. Chennai, maybe in future. Shodhana. Shodhana means, I just said, Swetaji, I just said Shodhana means purification. Delhi, maybe one day, if someone can organize something somewhere. I can only come if someone can support me to organize. Otherwise, how can I come? Malaysia also. You can maybe organize something. Maybe I can come and sure. How to register? You write me. Everyone, those who are willing to join, you write in a chat, and the team will contact you. So now understand, come back to the topic, otherwise it will be late. So, and I know that everyone has to go. Maybe you have busy schedule. So you said me that fire element is stomach, right? Stomach is fire. So Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam, it means now in Nadi Shodhana Pranayam, you breathe first and you bring the entire breath here. So it means Nadi Shodhana Pranayam, if you understand the name, Nadi Shuddhi, Shuddhi, now this is how you need to understand whenever you practice yoga practice. This is how you need to understand what is the name, what this name is referring to, from where this name came, what is the meaning of this name, and why it's like that. If you have this understanding, you will never ask for technique, what to do. You will understand by yourself. Okay. For example, Paschimottanasana, asana. But what is the meaning of Paschima Uttan? Paschim means west body. Uttan means when you stretch this west body. So it can be any way, right? It can be stretched in standing, also considered as a Paschimuttan. Sitting forward bend, also considered as a Paschimuttan. So means stretching entire body with a single stretch called Paschimuttan. It means if you start, just to show you, if you start the heel, from the heel all the way single stretch, goes back of the head till here, one single stretch. If you're stretching your body, called Paschimuttanasana. So once you understand the name and meaning, you will understand how to do, what to do, and all the effort becomes effortless that time, because we don't understand the meaning, because these days we are influenced by the modern techniques. We are changing the techniques, so it's very difficult for us. We are just focusing on efforts and alignment. Similarly, now come back to Nadi Shuddhi. Shodhan means purification. Purification means fire element. Fire element means in your body, navel center. Navel center means now you inhale and collect entire breath here. And that's the reason you hold the breath in Nadi Shodhan. Holding means allowing you are allowing this fire to generate more and more, and therefore after practicing Nadi Shodhan you feel heat. And if you don't feel heat, it means you are holding your breath on your chest. Some people, when they do Nadi Shodhan like this, inhale, hold, they hold here. If you feel pressure, remember next time when you do, if you feel pressure here, it means this is not a Nadi Shodhan right now. Nadi Shodhan means when you breathe, when you inhale, after inhaling, you collect the entire breath here. Four finger above the navel, four fingers side, forefinger bottom, forefinger left side. So 4, 4, 4. This entire area, this is area where you feel when you hold in Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam. And this is the area of fire element, Samana Vayu. Understand? Or digestive fire, Jathar Agni. In Ayurveda, this fire called Jathar Agni, digestive fire. In Pranayam, in yoga, we say Vaishwanar Agni, pranic fire. So the names are different. Work is same. It's a fire only. But because it's for if it is about the physical body, if it is about the Ayurveda, in Ayurveda, it's called Jathar. Jathar means stomach. Fire, stomach fire, digestive fire. But in pranayam, we don't say Jathar Agni. Pranayam, we say Vaishwanar Agni. If you understood this name, you write me yes. Write me. If you understood. So I can make sure that whatever I'm saying, it is reaching to you and it is helpful for you. So simple, yes, thank you so much. No, someone is not understanding. I'm saying the fire, if it is in Ayurveda, you say Jathar Agni. If it is in Pranayam, you say Vaishwanar Agni. Vaishwanar is one of the name of Shiva. So come back. So now in Nadi Shodhan, you inhale, you bring the entire breath here. You should not feel at all on your chest, neither on your throat. Here, there's no pressure at all. So you inhale simply. You can try with me now. Inhale with one nostril. You can choose any. Expand the stomach, and your pressure should be here below the sternum, the ribs bone, chest bone, below the sternum, forefinger, only till forefinger. You can place the hand above the navel, forefinger. This is the area below the navel. This entire 4 need to be expanded nicely. So this, and then you exhale other side. So this is how you will practice every time. Every time you practice Nadi Shodhan. Now Anulom Vilom. What is Anulom Vilom? Anulom Vilom is not a purification pranayam. Okay, Anulom Vilom is a preparation for Nadi Shodhan. Anulom Vilom is a preparation for extending the breath length. So those who are doing Anulom Vilom, their thing should be they will not hold. They will just simply inhale one nostril, exhale other nostril, inhale other nostril, exhale first nostril. So Vilom means reverse. हिंदी में अगर बोलेंगे तो उल्टा करना है इसको. So Vilom means reverse. So Anulom, now Anulom means like walking forward, like going straight. First you inhale and then you exhale. This is Anulom. So you inhale with the one nostril, exhale with other nostril. Vilom means from the nostril you exhale, now you go reverse, inhale from there. This is called Anulom Vilom. So Anulom Vilom is not only opposite nostril. Anulom Vilom can be single nostril. Now you inhale one, and now you exhale. Same. So it can be this also. And full Anulom Vilom is when you inhale with one, exhale with other. But now you inhale with other, exhale with one. This is Anulom Vilom. Is it clear to you? Basic understanding. Is it clear, everyone? Someone is not understanding. Why not understanding? Good. And Nadi Shodhan means, because Nadi Shodhan is a purification, so you hold the breath, generate the fire, and you purify. What happens when you hold the breath inside? In Nadi Shodhan, when you hold the breath, you are shaking the energy channels like that. Energy channels are shaked in Nadi Shodhan. And then you create the pressure in Nadis. Energy channel is like a water pipe. Energy channels are water pipe. When you hold the breath, you vibrate this water pipe and increase the force. So you inhale, increase the pressure, hold here. Pressure is increased, pressure is increased, pressure is increased, and then you exhale forcefully. This is how purification starts in pranic body. Well, first thing. Second thing, some people, they do mistake in Nadi Shodhan. Let me be clear, so next time you will remember. Nadi Shodhan Pranayam, first see. There are two positions for Nadi Shodhan. Either you place those who feel that they cannot concentrate. Mind has so many vrittis, so many thoughts here, there. Cannot concentrate. You place here, like that. See, the moment you touch with this two finger, okay, space, this one, air, this one. The moment air and space touch to third eye, this is the controlling area and distributing area of prana. Here, you vibrate. So you are more concentrated. You stimulate Agya Chakra. Ajna chakra. So you are more concentrated. So those who feel that they need concentration, cannot focus, they will do Nadi Shodhana like that. Place the finger here. See here. Those who feels that they can still focus, for them no problem. They will bend this two finger and rest under the fire. See, you will not just bend like that. You place. See my finger. Can you see? I think here. Can you see everyone? YouTube also and here, like that. See, this is how. See, under the root of the base of the thumb. This is Anulom Vilom when you don't want to bring the fingers, third eye. This is how your hands should be entire. This is how you will do. Second thing, in both Anulom Vilom and Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam. Second thing, when you close the nostril, don't close here. You find first, touch the bone here. Touch the bone here. Below this bone, you close from there. You don't close simply here. Below the bone, you close. So why to close not here? Because some people just simply they do like this, inhale, and nostrils are bending, and then it will not work like this. You should not you should not turn the nose like this. You should just simply touch. See how I'm touching? Not the entire thumb, tip of the thumb, this area, tip. Is it clear? Someone is writing Pranava Mudra. Tasya vachakaha pranavaha. So you touch the thumb like this, see? This. And now similarly. So basically it's not this. No, it's like this. Tip. Even Jnana Mudra, China Mudra. See, whenever you do some mudra, Hasta Mudra, it is about touching the tip of the fingers to complete the circuit. So when the next time when you do Nadi Shodhan, don't do this. You press here, tip of your thumb, close below the nose, find the bone and close the door. Now there's no any vacuum will be created here. You will not do any vacuum. And this. Place the fingers here, and this is a mudra for Nadi Shodhan. This. And this is, see how I'm doing this. Like this. Not this. This. This is how you will do. Make a circle. Like this. Next time, remember. Someone is writing how to reduce belly fat. Belly fat is later. First, you understand very important topic, pranayam topic. This is more than belly fat. It will go. When you do Nadi Shodhan pranayam, your belly fat, you can reduce. Now, this. And now you inhale. Bring the breath, as I said, to the fire area. Hold there. You should not feel pressure at all. If you feel pressure, it means your lungs are not ready right now. Maybe do some other pranayam practice before Nadi Shodhan. So if you don't feel any pressure here, entire force is there. That's it. And now exhale. After holding, you exhale other nostril. Next important thing, whenever you inhale or exhale, there should no any sound. If you make a sound, it means your lungs are still not ready. Don't make any sound. In Nadi Shodhan Pranayam, there should not be any sound. Remember. Okay? Someone was writing out of the classes. I'm sharing one number here. You can contact this number if you want to join, because next month we have online classes. First in all Indian time. First is 5 o'clock, 5 to 6. We have one class with one of our teacher. And second is 6:30 to 7:45. I'm giving classes in the morning, IST, Indian time. You can join that also. Then 10:30 to 12 o'clock. It's a Ashtanga practice. Not before Hatha, now it's Ashtanga practice. Then evening 6 o'clock. Women yoga. For mostly there's a one lady teacher who is teaching. One of this time, according to your comfort, you should join and start your practice. These all teachers are trained by me. They're well trained, and you can join and you can start your journey and you can stay connected with us. And this is how we can stay in community where we can learn from each other. So I'm writing the number here, school number, WhatsApp number. You can contact them if you want, or if any one of your friend want to join. Yeah, I take a class. That's why I'm sharing the number. Please inquiry there. 73. Okay, write the number. +91. It's a country code. 7351 912811. See this. I already pinned this number, 7351912811. This is a number. School WhatsApp. It will not work in calling. It will work only in WhatsApp. I will write in YouTube also. If you want to join online classes, you can join also here. plus 91. You can write 73. What was it? 73519. 7351912811. Okay, and I will pin this message. 735191281. Are you taking pranayam batch? Yeah, pranayam batch will start soon. I will tell. Keep again. I will tell everyone. Keep watching the stories. So many things I'm sharing every time, all for you, so you can stay connected with these traditional ancient practices. Come back to topic. I said no sound of breathing. So this is Nadi Shodhan. Every day you will do. Every day holding every time in the Antar Kumbhak. Hold here. This is what first thing. Second thing. After Nadi Shodhan Pranayam, second practice of channelization is Surya Vedi, Chandra Vedi. Those who are completely fit, no problem, no any Vyadhi or Adi. Vyadhi means physical sickness. Adi means mental sickness. If you don't have any sickness, you are perfectly fit, no problem. Then those people, they will do Chandra Bhedi in the morning. Afternoon means night time. You will do Surya Bhedi pranayam. Chandra Bhedi pranayam means simply the position will remain same, everything is same. Just inhale with left nostril, exhale with right nostril every time. Inhale left, exhale right. No kumbhaka. 10 rounds like this. Those who are at night practicing, in evening, those who are practicing, they will do Surya Bhedi, right nostril inhale, left exhale. Some of you may ask the question, why Surya Bhedi is night, why sun is at night, why Chandra is in the morning? Understand one way. There are many other reasons, but one reason is nighttime there's no sun. Your body need heat to be alive. Your circulation, your body, your blood need heat to move from up to down, down to up, to keep your organs alive. So Surya Pedi Pranayam generate the heat. That's the reason we say in Ayurveda, don't eat after sun. Because if not, if you eat after sunset, your fire doesn't have enough prana, enough energy to digest the food. So Surya Vedi pranayam in the night. Why in the morning Chandra Vedi? Because sun is there. Distraction. Mind is not peaceful. So many distractions. So Chandra Vedi pranayam keeps you calm. Chandra Vedi pranayam keeps you centered. Chandra Vedi pranayam keeps you conscious. So these two channelization pranayam goes like that. Of course, these pranayam can change if you have certain physical sickness. That is another stuff. Next is last pranayam, which is expansion pranayam. Expansion pranayam, you will do one Bhastrika pranayam or you will do Brahmari pranayam. This is expansion pranayam. Do Brahmari pranayam. I will not tell in detail. There are many videos in YouTube in this. You can choose, but simply is you close the ear like that and then like that. So three pranayam techniques. One was for purification, Nadi Shodhan. One is for channelization. This one is for expansion, Brahmari pranayam. These pranayam, three pranayam, every day everyone should do. Now I am tired. So much talk. That was today's explanation. I hope you understood. Write me now questions. I will take 5 minutes more and then we will end this meeting. And I am grateful that you are here and you are understanding and learning this. It's very important. Make this pranayam your daily routine. I'm telling you, it can change your life entirely. Spiritually, you will develop. You will understand how to manifest. It is very important. Sorry, I cannot save this recording. No, this recording will not be saved. Yeah, this time. I'm new to yoga. Where to start? See, those who are new to yoga, those who want to join, I will recommend you to join the classes, regular classes. I already pinned the number right in WhatsApp now and start your journey. Order of Surya Bedi. Shishira is asking order of Surya Bedi. Order Surya Chandra. Nari Shuddhi if doing together. See, Surya Bedi, Chandra Bedi don't do together. Either do Surya Bedi or Chandra Bedi only. Don't do Surya first and then Chandra. No. It's a channelization practice. Do one in the morning. In the night, you can do Chandra again. Not right away. It's like you're generating fire and then pouring the water to close the fire. Someone is writing, it looks good how you saying about things. It will feel good when you will do it. Someone is sick stomach. I see. I cannot explain in detail something. I would suggest you everyone start your yogic journey. This is only can help us. Repeat the sequence of pranayam. Okay, sequence of pranayam is first do nadi shodhan 10 rounds, then do channelization morning time. Those who are completely fit, they will do chandravedi pranayam. Evening, if you do practice, you do more surya bhedi pranayam, and then later brahmari pranayam. These are the three pranayam everyone should do every day. My yoga teacher told me to do Anulom Vilom with the sequence of 2 4 8 to inhale. Yeah, it becomes nadi shodhan. Holding means nadi shodhan when you generate, when you create the vibration to the channels. Of course, 2 4 and 8 to inhale. What? 2 4 8. Ah, yeah, variation you can give 2 4 8. The traditional variation. Remember, for nadi shodhan, if you want to do variation, someone is asking me numbers like how much to inhale, how much to hold, how much to exhale. Ratio. There are certain level of practitioner. There are three practitioners. Uttam sadhak is experienced practitioner. Madhyam sadhak is a middle practitioner. Adham sadhak is a beginner. Start with one ratio means one time inhale, 4 and 2. Exhale 2, holding 4. It means start with 7. Everyone close nostril, count now 7 second. 1 2 inhalation 1 2 3 4, like 7 times. Hold 4 times, 4 more 7. So 7 into 4 28. Exhale twice 14. Those who are regular can do, they will start 12 numbers. So 12 inhale, 48 holding, 24 exhale, like that. So try like this. No side effect. Surya Bhedi Chandra, keep doing it, will help you a lot. When to do start pranayam classes? When do you start? I will start soon. Just stay connected with the YouTube, and I will keep posting. So you will. Of course, Nadi Shodhan will heal. If someone is asking, Nadi Shuddhi helps to heal autoimmune disease. You keep trying for 3 months. I'm telling you, it will help you a lot. Do 3 times, do 2 times, twice a day for 3 months, and then write this to me. It will help you a lot. Pranayam is a healing practice. You will not even can imagine that how much it can heal you. So many diseases can be healed just by pranayam. You start, then you will see what is a better practice during pregnancy. Better practice for during Tatiana. Namaste. Better practice for during is samavega pranayam for pregnancy and panch prana breath. Panch prana means imagine. Samavega prana means simple, equal inhalation, equal exhalation. Focus on pregnancy area. This this area. Focus there and equal inhale, equal exhale. You can choose any number and focus, or panch prana breath. Panch prana breath means start inhaling from the navel, goes up to the chest, goes up to the throat. Then same pattern you go down like that. Do you have any online course teaching this? Yeah, now we are developing this basic course. You can try later, not right now. Nadi Shodhan is alternate nostril breathing. Nadi Shodhan is alternate nostril breathing. Yes, you can say like that. I also want to join pranayam class. Write in a this number. What's up? Okay, thank you so much. Pranayam, how many times you should start? 10 time. Thank you so much again. And maybe next time, one day, again, we will come live so we can talk more in detail. And for now, that's enough. Thank you so much. Stay safe, stay connected with the school, stay connected with social platform. I will be sharing so many things, and share this information to others, and tell them to join us in one of either in YouTube or this, so at least everyone can learn. So you can help them to share this knowledge, and you can tell them to connect with me in Instagram, so people will learn and they will make their life better. And if one by one we will make our life better, so that everything will be good. Yeah, we will organize pranayam course soon. Thank you. Our course, see, next month course starting uh, from 3rd of April. Join now so you can start your journey. Thank you so much. See you soon. Namaste. Once you live in this world, either you must do something. Thank you.